Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. You can find me at tubajake_69 at Untapped YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. The beer I've got for you today is Sweet Baby Swirl. It's a chocolate peanut butter white stout, 6.2% ABV. It says a stout with vanilla, lactose, and coffee, natural flavors. DuClaw Brewing out of Baltimore, Maryland. It says, quite the blessing. Don't let its golden appearance fool you. The Sweet Baby rendition sticks to its famous roots of smooth chocolate and peanut butter. Now elevated by bold vanilla and rich roasted coffee. Get ready to exclaim a new name. My guess is that this is a white version of some other stout that I have not had before. But this looks real good. Low carbonation, which is not terribly surprising in a stout. Also, I'm not sure how long this has been on the shelf. I bought this at the local grocery store, which has a different selection from all the other places that I usually go to buy my beers. So, I don't know if you guys were watching, but you can see a little bit of a difference in the color as it comes out. It's white, which, as far as the stout goes, not what you're expecting. 6.2% is a little bit heavier than what I would want it to be if it were my stout, but it's not my stout, and we'll see how this goes. Peanut butter should make it different, which should be pretty awesome, I think, because chocolate and peanut butter go together really well. From what I've read about white stouts, usually they'll use things like cold brew coffee and cacao nibs to make it taste more stout-like when they're not actually using the dark malts that you would usually use in a stout to make it have that darker flavor, the darker malty flavor, chocolatey even. But this should be good, different. Let's see. Can definitely taste the peanuts. It kind of tastes like a Butterfinger, which makes sense because the stuff that's inside of a Butterfinger is just peanut butter brittle. So it makes sense that this would taste like a Butterfinger when, you know, it's supposed to taste chocolatey and peanut buttery. It's really good. What does this remind me of? I think the first stout, the first white stout that I had was by New Holland. One of their white stouts, or their white stout. It's good. I like this one better than that one, I think, because, you know, peanut butter. There's another one from Pigeon Hill or something like that. Also the same kind of thing, where it was like, oh, this tastes like peanut butter. It's really good. But yeah, this is good. It's a little bit darker than what I was expecting. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's closer to a red than it is to an amber. It's hard to see through the trees on the glass, though. Those are the beers that remind. Does this remind me of a story? Does this remind me of a story? Not really. Baltimore, though, because that's where this is brewed. So when I was in high school, I went with the Lions Band to my first year. We went to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore and one other place around there. And just did, you know, all that kind of stuff because the Lions convention was in Baltimore that year. Now we got to go out and see where things were and what things were about. This is a long time ago. You can tell because when I was there, the Baltimore Hard Rock Cafe was not open yet. And well, my guess is that now the Baltimore Hard Rock Cafe is closed because a lot of them are. What else? I bought my first laser pointer there. Paid probably too much for it, but it was a very nice laser pointer. It just looked like a regular pen, but like it shot a laser, and it was neat. Also went to the National Zoo, I believe. That's where that was. We went to a zoo anyway, and I bought an emperor penguin. It's big and inflatable, like a life-size inflatable emperor penguin. It's very neat. For a long time, it sat in my dorm room. And then one of my roommates decided that it was super creepy and thought that it was this little person attacking them when they came in at night. So it got deflated and stuffed under my bed. Not broken, which was good, because later on, I blew it back up and put it in some of my other apartments for a long time. That penguin has worn a grass skirt and a coconut bra that my sister actually got on a Lions Band trip when they went to Hawaii, which was kind of cool. I think, well, the fact that the emperor penguin was wearing a coconut bra and grass skirt was kind of cool, I thought. It's not nearly as clear as I thought it was going to be either. I'm just looking down because it's actually not arted up on the bottom. A little bit cloudy. Yeah. What else? It was weird going on Lions Band trips because you pick out your roommate, but you wouldn't always necessarily be with your roommate. You might be with somebody completely different that you didn't know. Because at this one, you're with 4 dudes. At this one, you're with 3 dudes. At this one, you're with 1 other dude. It was strange. Sometimes you were put up with families in the area. Like when we went to Colon. Actually, I think that was that trip. Went to Colon, Michigan, magic capital of the world. They make all kinds of cool shit there. Stuff there. Magic tricks. I actually went down to Sturgis to open a Meijer there, and it wasn't very far from Colon, so I came back. It was kind of strange because the guy that remembered when we came through at the magic shop, he sold me a marked and strip deck of cards, which is kind of neat, and then something else, but I don't remember what it was, but I remember the cards because the cards were very cool, and that's one of the things that I went there for, specifically. Do I remember where those cards are? No, because when I moved over from my parents' house, they got put away, and a lot of that stuff, I don't know where it went. Actually, I think I probably know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's in a box in my bedroom, but neither here nor there. But yeah, good times in the Lions Band. Maybe one time I will tell you, did I tell you that story? I think I told you that story yesterday or the day before about the Wizard of Oz and tornadoes and stuff, I think. I'll probably tell it again. Whew. All right, that was the beer. It's really good. I would suggest more of these. I actually have more of these because this is the kind of beer that I like, so I got all of them. There are a few of them that I got that I was like, I should have gotten more of those. And then I do. Anyway, I've got a quote for you. This one is from Harriet Beecher Stowe, an author and activist. She says, "The truth is the kindest thing we can give folks in the end. Tell the truth. It's nice to know where you stand." Or if you're the person getting the truth. If you're the person giving the truth, it's nice that other people know where they stand with you. So anyway, you can catch me at @tubajake_69 on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I'd love to hear them. I will try to share them with the other people that watch this. There's a few of you, which is awesome. I like that a lot. I'm in the middle of a vacation from work, so I'm doing one of these every day that I've got time to do them, because I've got another vacation coming up, and I don't know if I'll actually have time to do these, because I'm going to California to see my niece, who is not my niece yet, because she hasn't been born yet, but it'll be soon. You can catch me next time, which will probably be tomorrow. when you got time for a beer.